morning, sir.
Where's Brahmohini this morning?
I don't know.
My glasses are red.
Hey, Dandavat.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Very good, very good. Surprising here? She is, right?
She's here.
My glasses are ready. My glasses.
Oh, because
I broke them. I lost them. But now I got new ones.
Right, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
The temple paid for it, of course.
Oh, man, you are the same anyway, even without glasses.
Oh, yeah.
You're always the soul.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupa Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakambhitamscha Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnanjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Chakalpatarvyascha Kipasindhuvyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vrindayai Tulasi Devyai Priyayai Kesavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavasya Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Good morning, everybody. Today we will continue reading Revealed Truth by His Divine Grace, Swami Bhakti Sundar Govinda de Goswami Maharaja. What's the weather in Salt Lake City like today? Well, a few days ago it was summer already, it was hot. And now we're into winter again, it's very cold. But very soon the heat is gonna come. Alright, Gangalila Didi, good morning. Very start for Sastra over here. Dandavat.
What are you reading from? I missed.
Revealed Truth.
Revealed Truth.
Yes. Revealed Truth.
Oh, but this fan has to stay on
Yeah,
for the tree.
for the Tulasi, yes. Today Jayanta Prabhu is with us. Alright, so what we were reading yesterday, we were reading something extremely beautiful. Srila Gurudev was breaking down this Srila Raghunath Goswami pranam mantra, where he always prays to Gurudev. Basically, Srila Raghunath Goswami is expressing his gratitude, is expressing his feeling of relationship with Gurudev. He's expressing that Gurudev has given him everything. He has given him Mahaprabhu, his associates, Radha, Krishna, and their abode, only because of Gurudev. And we were reading also something really interesting about the mood, or the two types of feelings that are always present in the devotees' hearts, in the real devotees. And what is these two types of feelings? What are those two types of feelings? Is in one way they're saying, I have been given everything. And in another way they are saying, I have nothing. I am in need. And Gurudev was explaining that in the hope mood, devotees are saying that they have everything. But in the action mood, they are saying that they have nothing and that they are in need. it is so far and it is so near. And also Govinda Maharaja was explaining that a devotee knows that his Gurudev is unlimited, is infinite. So he has unlimited mercy. And we were also reading that our Guru Parampara is like a telescope. And every Guru that is part of this Guru Parampara is like a lens. So they must be perfectly aligned so that we can see through the telescope. In the same way, or disciplic succession, or Rupanuga Guru Varga, will allow us to see. To see what though? Well, devotion. Alright. Section number 2. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Dasha Mula Tattva. Truths 2, 3, and 4. Harimiha Paramam Sarva Shaktim Rasadihim. Sri Krishna is supreme. He is the possessor of all potencies. He is the ocean of all divine ecstasy. Section number 1 was about revealed knowledge, Amnaya, and Gurudev was really educating us about the most important principle of our practice, which is surrendering to our Guru. And now we're beginning section number 2, which has to do with Krishna is supreme. He is the possessor of all potencies, and He is the ocean of all divine ecstasy. Jai Srila Gurudev. The Supreme Controller. Question in a public gathering. I have heard that Swami Ramakrishna thought that people should first worship demigods like Mother Kali and then worship Lord Krishna. Is worshipping Krishna and worshipping other demigods the same thing? Is there a difference between worshipping different deities or forms of the Lord? Srila Govinda Maharaj replied, your questions are simple and their answers are also simple. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita it is said, Yanti deva vrata devam pritim yanti priti vrataha bhutani yanti bhuteya yanti mat yajino pima. Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 9 verse 25. Those who worship the devatas, demigods, go to the domain of the demigods. Those who worship the Pitris, forefathers, go to the place of the forefathers. Those who worship the Bhutas, ghosts, go to the plane of the ghosts. And those who worship Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, go to Krishna Loka, the transcendental abode of Krishna. This is the advice of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Ramakrishna told people that all of these forms of worship and all of these destinations are the same. This is not true. And they are not the same. All diseases are not the same. All happiness is not the same. All sadness is not the same. Each of our fingers are not the same. All people are not the same. No two things are exactly the same. How can all forms of worship in all destinations be the same? They are never the same. The teaching of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is that you have free choice and you decide what you want. You choose your destination. You have to properly realize what your needs are and then proceed in the appropriate direction. By worshipping demigods, you can attain kanak, kamini, and pratishta, temporary wealth, enjoyment, and fame in this world. Good morning, Didi. These are not the essential needs of our hearts. To always be searching in one direction or another in pursuit of material desires is not good, and it will not give anyone a fulfilling result. If you're willing to satisfy anyone, regardless of who they are, to fulfill your material desires, then your nature is like that of a prostitute. But if your mood is that you want to satisfy your Lord exclusively, then your nature is like that of a chaste servitor. The question about whether worshipping the Lord and the demigods is the same. It's actually a matter of chasticity and prostitution. Srimad Bhagavatam has advised us, by pleasing our Master, we will automatically please everyone and attain everything we need. Dandavat Bhima Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Kumkum Diri. Srimad Bhagavatam has advised us that by pleasing our Master, we will automatically please everyone and attain everything we need. Yatha taror mula nishe chatna tripyanti tat skanda bujopa shakaha pranumpa harach jayatendriyana tataiva sarvarhanam achyutriya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 31, verse 14. If you pour water on the root of a tree, the whole tree is nourished. If you offer your devotion and service to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, all demigods, all goddesses, and the whole world are satisfied. You can fulfill all your duties and desires by worshiping Lord Krishna. This is what is truly necessary for everyone. When I was young, this is a new section called Relative Destiny. And by the way, just the past section that we just read, the Supreme Controller, when Gurudev answers this question of this devotee that asks, is the same worshiping the demigods as worshiping Krishna? And Gurudev, I'm going to read that again, just because so potent and so impactful. To always be searching in one direction or another in pursuit of material desires is not good, and it will not give anyone a fulfilling result. If you are willing to satisfy anyone, regardless of who they are, to fulfill your material desires, then your nature is like that of a prostitute. But if your mood is that you want to satisfy your Lord exclusively, then your nature is like that of a chaste servitor. The question about whether worshiping the Lord and the demigods is the same. It's actually a matter of chasticity of prostitution. In this way, Srila Gurudev gave a simple answer to a simple question. Now let's move on to the next section, Relative Destiny. When I was young, I used to go out every day collecting money for the service of Srila Guru Maharaj. During this time, I was living with Srila Swami Maharaj at Sitakanta Banerjee Lane in Kolkata. He was working on his translation of Bhagavad Gita as it is then. And every day he would teach me something from Srimad Bhagavad Gita or give me some advice. And then I would go out. I would tell the people I met the things I heard from Srila Swami Maharaj, from Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Some days I will get a very good response and come home in a dancing mood, but some days I will not collect anything, and on some days people will even try to beat me. During that time I met many devotees of Mother Kali, and will often end up debating with them. The worshippers of Mother Kali pray to her for selfish purposes. Oh Mother Kali, Dhanam Dehi, Janam Dehi, Rupam Dehi, Jasho Dehi, and so on. Give me wealth, give me manpower, give me beauty, give me fame, and so on. Dehi, 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 give me, give me, give me. Mother Kali is actually a Param Vaishnavi, a perfect chaste servitor of her master, the Lord. And she can also give Vishnu Bhakti to the conditioned souls. But the conditioned souls are foolish and cannot understand what is good for them. They do not understand that they must die someday and will be forced to leave everything they may gain in their life through their worship. Pursuing material desires, even through worship, is never in the actual interest of anyone. One day I told some of the devotees of Mother Kali who wanted to debate with me, Vivekananda is a Gunda, dacoit, and Ramakrishna is a Murka, Pujari, ignorant priest. They became very angry with me and tried to beat me. Many of Mother Kali's devotees especially would always want to fight with me. After this, I asked Srila Swami Maharaj, what should I say to worshippers of Mother Kali? Srila Swami Maharaj preaching style was always very hard, and he told me jokingly, ask them why they are worshipping Mother Kali. If they are faithful devotees of Mother Kali, what will they ultimately attain? Tell them they should know that if they worship Mother Kali, they will go to Mother Kali domain. That will be their destiny. What Mother Kali eats, they will eat. What Mother Kali does, they will do. What Mother Kali lives, they will live. Their final destiny will be to become an associate of Mother Kali. So you should ask them, where does Mother Kali live? Mother Kali lives in a cremation ground. Who are Mother Kali's associates? Dakinis and Yoginis, that is, many varieties of witches and ghosts. What does Mother Kali eat in her domain? The meat and blood of her dead sons. What is Mother Kali's mood? Mother Kali has no shyness. She stands naked, showing her tongue to her sons. She attracts her sons to come to her, and then she takes their heads, cuts their necks, and puts their skulls on her garland. Have you seen the garland of skulls of the demons she kills around her neck? This is Mother Kali's nature, and if you worship her, you will go to her abode, Kali Loka. Yeyata mam prapadyante tams tathaiva vajan aham. If you feel you need to go to Mother Kali's abode, you can go there to stay with her. And lastly, she will cut off your head and add it to her garland. If this is your desire, then we have no objection. This was Srila Swami Maharaj's response to Srila Gurudev when he asked, why should I tell these Mother Kali worshippers? Just tell them where they're going to go. Alright. Srila Swami Maharaj joked in this way. Then he said, but just see our Krishna. Krishna lives in Vrindavan Dham. There Krishna has so many girlfriends and so much butter, ghee, cheese, milk, sandesh, rasagullas, fruits, sweets, luchis, puris, lados, kachoris, and so on. We can eat all of these things there with Lord Krishna. There the forests and gardens are beautifully decorated, and so many cows can be found everywhere. We will be associates of Lord Krishna and play with him and the cowherd boys near the Yamuna river. Krishna is so beautiful, he attracts everyone with the beauty of his divine form. You can do as you like. You have free choice, the meat and the witches of Mother Kali or the sweetness of Krishna. You decide for yourself. In this way, Srila Swami Maharaj jokingly explained to me what I could say to the devotees of Mother Kali and gave me very good nourishment. Jai Mahaprabhu. So we can see this is an evidence how close Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada was to Srila Gurudev. Srila Prabhupada gave very much nourishment to Srila Gurudev in his preaching days, when he was young, in his collective days. The Lord's supreme power. It is necessary to understand the positions of Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the demigods. There is a story in the Upanishads which clearly explains the supreme position of the Lord as a master of the demigods. Once the demigods were very proud of their universal powers and they thought, we do everything. The Lord was aware of this and wanted to give them some proper consciousness. He took the form of an old man and appeared before the demigods. He first asked Agnidev, "Who are you, sir? Where are you going?" Agnidev said, "I am Agnidev, the master of fire." The Lord asked him, "What can you do?" Agnidev said, "I can burn the whole universes." Then the Lord tested him. "If you have such power, can you please show it to me by burning this grass here before us?" Agnidev tried with his full energy, but by the Lord's will, he was unable to burn the grass. Finally, he left. Then Vayu came along and the Lord asked him, "What is your power? What can you do?" Vayu said, "I can blow anything and everything away with my power." The Lord asked him, "Can you move this grass here before us?" He tried, but by the will of the Lord, he was unable to move the grass. In this way, many demigods came before the Lord, but were unable to demonstrate their power. Finally, Devaraj Indra, the king of all the demigods, heard about what was happening and himself came to see the old man. The Lord then disappeared and sent Mahamaya to appear before Indra. Indra asked her, "Who was that old man?" Mahamaya said, "You demigods think you have so much power and can do anything, but without the power of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you cannot do anything. He is that Supreme Personality of Godhead." When Mahamaya revealed the identity of the old man to Indra, he and all the demigods understood their actual position, and from far away they all bowed down to the Lord. It's interesting that even the demigods that have the power to do so many things around the universes, they also receive lessons of humility. What to say about us, the conditioned souls in this world? The pride of Lord Indra. Devaraj Indra was often very proud. This is natural. The boast of heraldry, the pomp of power. These things can easily make anyone proud. Once, Krishna wanted to control Indra's mentality and demolish his pride. Krishna wanted to do this because he liked Indra. He didn't want to punish Indra, but rather give him proper knowledge. When the time came for the yearly worship of Indra, Krishna inspired Nanda Maharaj and the Brajavashis. "Why are you worshipping Indra? It is really Giriraj Govardhan who provides us with our food. Giriraj Govardhan gives us everything we need the whole year round. We are living together happily at the feet of Giriraj Govardhan. We should offer puja to Giriraj Govardhan. "Why should we worship Indra?" Krishna spoke to the Vrajabashis in a very gentle and sober way, and they believed him. Already Krishna had performed so many miracles in Vrindavan, and all the Vrajabashis knew that Krishna was not an ordinary boy. They knew he had extraordinary power. They were also proud of Krishna's power and felt that whatever Krishna told them must be truthful. So they followed his advice, even though Krishna was only a 7-year-old boy at that time. All the Vrajabashis chose to follow him. It was no problem for them. The Vrajabashis said, "We will follow your advice." Then the Vrajabashis left aside the worship of Indra, made a big festival, and began worshipping Giriraj Govardhan. Krishna participated in the festival with the Vrajabashis, but also showed them that when they offered everything to Giriraj Govardhan accepted their offerings. Krishna took the form of Govardhan under his control and showed everyone that Govardhan was eating all of their offerings. In this way, all the Vrajavasis were very much obliged and happily offered everything to Giriraj Govardhan. When Indra heard of the big festival the Vrajavasis held for Giriraj Govardhan, he could not tolerate being left aside and became very angry. He decided to demolish Brajadam. He ordered all his subordinates, Chandra, Baju, Varun, and so on, to assist him and sent everything he had, his weapons, powerful clouds, and thunderbolts, to demolish Brajadam. For 7 days, his clouds and thunderbolts struck down upon Brajadam. The Vrajavashis became very disturbed. They came to Krishna and prayed, "What shall we do, Krishna? We are suffering a very bad reaction because we did not worship Devaraj Indra. You are our shelter. Give us your protection." Krishna said, "No problem. Giriraj Govardhan is very merciful. He accepted your offerings, your honor, your everything. So Giriraj Govardhan must save you. By accepting your offerings, he has given you assurance. He will provide for you. Pray to Giriraj Govardhan, and he will save you. I will also pray to Govardhan." Then Krishna said to Giriraj Govardhan, "Oh Govardhan, please save them. I am taking you." Krishna picked up Giriraj Govardhan with the small finger of his left hand, just as a small child picks up a mushroom. Utpatyaikyakarinā shailam avalo lilochilindram jataha. Krishna told all the Vrajabashis, "Come beneath Giriraj Govardhan." The Vrajabashis entered beneath Govardhan hill with all of their wealth, cows, and the various living entities of Vrajadam. Indra tried to punish the Vrajabashis for 7 days. He sent many clouds and completely flooded Vrajadam. After this, Indra thought all the Vrajabashis had been driven out of Vrajadam by the flood and died somewhere. When he finally stopped the storms, Krishna told the Vrajabashis, "Now you can go outside. The sky is clear and everything is over." When Indra saw the Vrajabashis, their cows, and all the living entities of Vrajadam come out from beneath Giriraj Govardhan, he was surprised and understood who Krishna really was. Indra understood that Krishna was not an ordinary boy, but the Lord himself, who had come to perform his divine pastimes in this world. Indra also understood that he had made a great offense to Krishna. Indra came before Krishna, paid his Dandavat pranam, and surrendered. He apologized and praised Krishna so much. "Oh Lord, I am foolish. I could not understand your glories or your divine pastimes. Please forgive my offenses. Please be merciful unto me. If even the king of all the demigods asked for forgiveness to the Lord, and he receives a humbling lesson, what to speak about us, conditioned souls. Krishna smiled and said, "It is okay, it is no problem, I forgive your offenses." Indra said, "I want to worship you with Suravi's milk. Suravi has the power to give unlimited amounts of milk, and I want to perform an abhishek for you with her milk." Then Indra performed an abhishek, puja for Krishna with Suravi's milk and said, "You are so merciful to the cows and to the whole world, so from today on, we will worship you with the name of Govinda. He who gives joy to the hearts of the cows, calves, and cow-herd boys must be known as Govinda." In this way, Indra gave Krishna the name Govinda, and Krishna forgave Indra's offenses. Interesting. I didn't know the name Govinda was given by Indra to Krishna.
Yeah, but it's an eternal name.
Is what?
It's an eternal
Oh,
name.
it's an eternal
in the
name.
Vedas also, because
Oh.
pastimes are eternal.
Mm.
So it happened in other universes also.
Jayanta Prabhu says that, yeah, but Govinda is an eternal name of the Lord. The bewilderment of Lord Brahma. So it seems like Srila Gurudev is still answering to this devotee's question about what is the difference between worshipping demigods and worshipping the Lord. So he's sharing these pastimes of the Lord with the demigods to put in context what is the position of the Lord, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the demigods. So we begin with Indra, now we're going to go with Brahma. Brahma, the bewilderment of Lord Brahma. It is Krishna's nature to be merciful. Krishna also forgave Lord Brahma many times. Once Brahma stole a group of cows and cow-herd boys from the banks of the Yamuna in Vrindavan and hid them in a cave. Later, Brahma noticed that Vrindavan was still full of cows and cow-herd boys. Brahma went to check on the cows and cow-herd boys he hid in the cave and saw that they were still there. Then again he saw in Vrindavan all the same cows and cow-herd boys playing with Krishna near the Yamuna. He was surprised. "I stole these cows and cow-herd boys. I just saw them all within the cave where I hid them. But here in Vrindavan everything is intact. And they are still playing with Krishna near the Yamuna. What is this?" Brahma was puzzled and finally surrendered to Krishna. He folded his hands, offered prayers to Krishna, and lastly said, "Jananta eva janantu kim ahutya name prabho manasubhapushovacho vaibhavam tava go chagaha." This is a verse from the Sri Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter 14, verse 38. "O Krishna, if anyone says, 'I know your glories, I know you,' he can say so, but I cannot say that. So many times I have seen your glories, but I still have not come to their end. I cannot properly or fully understand you. I feel it is impossible for me or anyone to understand your unlimited glories." Jai Mahaprabhu. If Lord Brahma is saying this, that it is impossible for him to understand the Lord's glories, what to speak about us, conditioned souls? It is described in Sri Rama Samhita that Brahma was initiated by Krishna. But Brahma has a very difficult life, and many times he forgot Krishna's position and glories. Krishna thought Brahma many times, but again and again disturbance will come to Brahma and he will forget Krishna's glories. Later he will regain his proper consciousness by Krishna's grace. By Brahma praise Krishna. Later he will regain his proper consciousness by Krishna's grace. Thus, Brahma prays to Krishna that he can never understand Krishna without Krishna's mercy. The madness of Lord Shiva. Not only are conditioned souls and the demigods, headed by Indra and Brahma, bewildered by Krishna's pastimes, but also liberated souls are puzzled by them. Lord Shiva is not a conditioned soul. He is a liberated soul. Lord Shiva is Maheshvar Devadev, the leader of all the demigods, who is worshipped by all the demigods. Whenever there is a great difficulty or obstacle creating trouble within the universe that no one can solve, it comes to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva has the power to correct anything. We can understand that this is Lord Shiva's position when we hear the story of the Devas and Asuras churning the ocean. After making a compromise with Lord Vishnu, the Devas and Asuras came together to churn the ocean. They all worked together to churn the ocean, expecting to produce nectar, but many different things were produced. Airavata, the king of the elephants, was produced. Uchaishrava, a horse as beautifully white as the moon, was produced. Surabhi, the heavenly cow, was produced. Even Lakshmi Devi, the goddess of fortune, was produced. So many things were produced and then distributed. Lakshmi Devi went to Narayan. Surabhi was taken by Indra, and so on. As the Devas and Asuras continued churning the ocean, poison was produced, and everyone was disturbed. No one could destroy or control the poison. When the Devas and Asuras were confused about what to do with the poison, Vishnu said, "Go to Lord Shiva. He is meditating on Mount Kailash." Then all the demigods went to Lord Shiva and prayed, "Prabhu, save us. Poison has been produced from the ocean." Lord Shiva said, "No problem." Then he came down from Mount Kailash and drank all the poison. This is Lord Shiva's nature. He can digest poison that can kill all other devas. He has such power. Lord Shiva saved the devas in this way by drinking the poison and holding it in his throat. The poison was blue and appeared like a beautiful blue ornament on Lord Shiva's neck. For this, Lord Shiva became gloriously known as Nilakanta, he who has a bluish neck. This is Lord Shiva's position and power. He has a very detached nature. He is worshipped by all devas, but that Lord Shiva, who is a liberated soul beyond all material illusion, is also bewildered by Krishna. When nectar was produced from the churning of the ocean, the Asuras stole it. Lord Krishna appeared in the form of Mohini Murti, an attractive young woman, to trick the Asuras into returning the nectar to the Devas. Lord Shiva had seen many of the Lord's forms, but when he heard that the Lord had appeared as Mohini Murti before the Asuras, he went to the Lord and requested, "I was not present when you distributed ecstasy and appeared in the form of Mohini Murti. Please show me this form of yours. Krishna said, you want to see that form of mine? Parvati Devi was with Lord Shiva this time. She smiled. Oh, the Mohini Murti. When Krishna showed his Mohini Murti form, Lord Shiva forgot his position, lost his senses, and ran madly after Mohini Murti. He was completely attracted to Mohini Murti's beauty. Afterwards, when Lord Shiva's mood finally finished, he came back to his senses and Mohini Murti disappeared. Then he saw that he was again standing with Parvati Devi next to him. When Lord Shiva saw Parvati Devi, he smiled. And Parvati Devi also smiled. They both have no shyness. Actually, Lord Shiva told Parvati Devi, have you seen what just happened? I am a liberated soul. Not only that, I can make liberated souls. By my word, I can liberate souls. If I say so, anyone can receive liberation. I have this type of power. So now you have seen Lord Krishna's supreme power. I myself can become enchanted by his power and run madly after his attractive form. There is a great difference between the worship of the demigods and the worship of Lord Krishna. This must be so because all the demigods themselves worship Krishna. Alright, dear devotees, we're gonna finish here for today. Page 79 in the section number 2. Chapter 4 of Revealed Truth by Srila Gurudev. It's a beautiful book. We're getting to know, we're getting to understand the position of Lord Shri Krishna next to the demigods. And if the demigods, the liberated souls, are still bewildered by Lord Krishna, what to speak about us? If Rama is saying that he will never, if Lord Brahma is saying that he will never understand the glories of Lord Shri Krishna, what to speak about us?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Revealed Truth by His Divine Grace Swami Bhakti Sundar Govinda Goswami. Jai.
Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Hari Haraye Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha. Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana.
Giridhari Gopinata Madana Mohana.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra.
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra.
Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Gadadhara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhattara Gunata.
Jaya Rupa Jai Gosai Jara Mui Dandadasa
Savara Padarin Mora Panchagraso
Samara Padarenu Mura Pacharasa
Kandera Charana Vakta Sanivaso
Adera Charana Sevi Vakasa Nivasa
Janame Janme Hari Avidaso
Janame Janame Mura Eya Vilasa
Shai Gosai Jabe Raja Govinda Baso
Jai Gosai Jave Raje Kuilavasa
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korino Prakasho
Radha Krishna Nitya Leela Purina Prakasha
Shai Gosai Jabe Raja Govinda Baso
Hey Jai Gosai Jave Raje Kuilavasa
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korino Prakasho
Radha Krishna Nitya Leela Purina Prakasha
Anande Bolo Vai Bhagavindavano
Anante Bolo Hari Vaja Vrindavana
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Muhin Shri Guru Vaishnava
Vaishnava Pade Najai Javaso Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Najai Javana
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Padma Kori Asha
Guru Vaishnava Para Padma Kuriyasa
Nama Sankirtana Kari Narottama Daso
Nama Sankirtana Kore Narottama Dasa
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare
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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Jai Sapai Kailashi Shri Guru Gauranga Deva Govardhan Giriraju Ki Padapan Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnu Pada Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Goswami Maharaja Ki
Jai
Jai Om Vishnu Pada Srila Bhakti Raksha Srila Deva Goswami Maharaja Ki
Jai
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki
Jai
Namaskar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki
Jai
Jai Shri Rupa Guru Varga Ki
Jai
Jai Navadvip Dham Ki
Jai.
Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki
Jai.
Govardhan Dham Ki
Jai.
Shri Nityananda Prasad Ki
Jai.
Mahaprabhu Prasad Ki
Jai
Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki
Jai.
Karindi Jamuna Ju ki Jai,
Jai.
Gangamayi ki Jai,
Jai.
Om Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ju ki Jai,
Jai.
Dan ki
Jai.
Om Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki
Jai.
Jai, Shri Chaitanya Saraswata Mat ki Jai,
Jai.
Vishwapyapita Diya Shakamat ki
Jai.
Harinama Sankirtan ki
Jai.
Nitai Gaur Premanand
Haribo.
Oh.
All right.
It's raining.
Raining, yeah, beautiful. Dandavat Purushottam Prabhu.
Dandavat.
Jai. Jai. Gangalila Didi. Dandavat Kumkum Didi. Dandavat Bhima Krishna Prabhu. Dandavat Ananya Didi. Jai Krishna. Javier Das. And everyone that was here with us this morning, we were having you guys' association. Thank you very much. And have a glorious day. Haribo!
Haribo!